Picture this. You're stranded in the wilderness, a storm hits and the temperature drops fast. The wind howls, your gear feels useless, and suddenly survival is about more than just equipment. In these moments, a few key pieces of knowledge can mean the difference between life and death. Forget expensive gear. Nature and basic physics offer solutions that are often more effective. Today, we'll reveal genius, battle-tested survival hacks to keep you warm when the odds are against you. We'll explore the physics of heat, insulation secrets, and simple materials that can turn a desperate situation around. If you value this knowledge, hit like, subscribe, and share with anyone who loves the outdoors or might face an emergency. Let's begin our journey into the art of staying warm against all odds. Your first defense against the cold is shelter, but even a good tent loses heat fast. The culprit? Conduction. Your body's warmth is stolen by the frigid air outside. The solution isn't fancy gear, but a simple principle trap, a layer of still air. Think of a polar bear's fur or a double-paned window. Both use air pockets for insulation. You can do the same with your tent and a tarp. Drape a tarp over your tent, leaving a gap of several inches to create a pocket of dead air. The outer tarp blocks wind and precipitation, while the air gap slows heat loss. It's like building a house within a house. Each layer makes it harder for heat to escape. This double-wall setup can keep your tent 10 to 15 degrees warmer than a single wall. All you need is a tarp, far cheaper than high-end expedition tents. Use trees, trekking poles or snow mounds to support the tarp, but keep it from touching the tent to avoid heat bridges. Don't forget ventilation. A small vent in both layers lets moisture escape, preventing condensation and ice. This isn't new. Layered shelters have been used for centuries by indigenous peoples worldwide. The beauty is in its simplicity and adaptability. Add more layers if needed. When your tent feels inadequate, remember, a tarp and some knowledge can outperform expensive gear. You're not just building a barrier, you're using physics to create a cocoon of warmth. Survival is about smart solutions, not just fancy equipment. A pocket of still air can be your most powerful ally in the cold. The double-wall secret proves that ingenuity beats price tags when the wilderness tests your resolve. Next time you pack, don't underestimate the humble tarp. It could be the difference between misery and comfort. Master this, and you're already ahead of the cold. Let's move on to the next critical heat-saving hack. Your shelter's ceiling is the next frontier. Inside your shelter, another enemy lurks, heat rising and escaping through the ceiling. Warm air naturally rises, hitting the cold tent roof and bleeding away your precious warmth. The fix? A Mylar emergency blanket, a lightweight, reflective marvel. Mylar reflects up to 90% of your body's radiant heat, bouncing it back to you. Suspend a Mylar blanket a few inches below your tent's ceiling to create a false reflective roof. This traps warm air and reflects infrared heat, making your shelter feel instantly cozier. Use gear loops, clips or cord to hang the blanket taut, but leave a small air gap for best results. The effect is immediate. The space feels warmer and you conserve energy. This is especially vital in tall tents, where heat is wasted high above your head. The mylar ceiling lowers the roof, concentrating warmth where you need it most. Be mindful of condensation. Leave small gaps for air exchange to prevent moisture buildup and freezing. This simple, inexpensive sheet becomes a force multiplier for your body's heat. Without it, every bit of warmth you generate is lost to the sky. With it, you recycle your own heat, making your body's furnace far more efficient. In survival, conserving energy is everything. So before you settle in, look up. Your ceiling is a major heat leak. Hang a mylar blanket and transform your shelter into a true refuge. It's a small act with life-saving consequences. Don't let your warmth escape, reflect it back and stay in control. This hack, combined with double walls, creates a powerful defense against the cold. Now, let's tackle the most overlooked threat, the ground beneath you. The battle for warmth isn't just above and around, it's below. Let's see how to defeat the ground heat vampire. Your survival depends on it. Here's how. The ground is the most dangerous heat thief, pulling warmth from your body far faster than cold air. Even the best sleeping bag fails if you're not insulated from below. Its loft compresses, losing effectiveness. The solution? Build a thick, dry barrier between you and the ground. No sleeping pad? Use cardboard or any material that traps air. Layer it for best results. Natural debris like pine boughs or dry grass also work. Pile it thick and keep it dry. This layered system traps air, blocks moisture and keeps you warm. Take the time to build your bed right. Your survival depends on it. With the ground insulated, you've built a true pocket of warmth in the frozen wild. The frozen night won't last forever, but your knowledge will. Remember the double wall secret, the reflective ceiling, and the critical ground insulation. These aren't just tricks, they're survival principles, tested by time and nature. This knowledge weighs nothing, but it could save your life. If you found this valuable, subscribe to Warcraft Survival for more life-saving tips. Share this video with friends and fellow adventurers. Knowledge is our best defense. Thanks for joining me on this journey into cold weather survival. Stay prepared out there. Your life might depend on it.